There's Leah. Now I can see you.
I can see you too.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your coffee?
Very good.
How was your pastry?
Very interesting.
Mexican pastry. Not like it. Anyway, we're heading down to Magnolia Beach in Texas, right on the Gulf. And you can camp right on the beach there for free. So it's a pretty nice place. Some people stay there for a long time. I'm just going to probably stay there tonight. Head out. So I will see you down at the beach. Oh, this is the town of Magnolia Beach, and it leads right out to the beach, and we're about a half a mile from the beach. Not much here. There's a
In
gas
half a mile, turn left onto Blackbird Street.
There's a gas station, a little store, and I think some bait and tackle shop, and that's about it. Most of these houses down here up on stilts, they get the hurricanes in here. Yeah, you can see these houses here are all built up on stilts.
It's very interesting. It's like a river house with broken stilts.
Yeah. Yeah, they survived some crazy hurricanes around here. Wouldn't be a place I'd want to live year and round, but most of these beach houses are just the extra houses for people that come down for the season or something like that. Here we're coming up on the beach. Wow. Is there nobody here? There's got to be some down through there. Oh, there's a few down there, yeah. So there's the beach, and that's the Gulf of America right there. And here's some more of the houses here. We usually camp about halfway down here.
Oh, yeah, it's lots of little guys up there.
Yeah. And out there is kind of a swamp that they give you signs that say alligators here. So you gotta watch out for those, but I don't think I'm gonna be wading out in there. So here is the entrance to the free beach camping right here. You just find yourself a spot and set it up. I might go down and look at those little, they have those little cabana things.
Oh, yeah.
They had some of those. If you can get one of those, you can stay out of some of the wind, so we'll check that out. Yeah, there's the speed limit, the rules, the same rules, just, don't leave trash and that kind of thing. There's a van kind of like ours. That's a pleasure way though. Yeah. It's really nice hard packed sand here, so you don't have to worry about it. But you can see the land here. We're probably like, I don't know, 6 feet above sea level. Not too much. And then you got these houses here that are, wow, right on stilts. Oh yeah, I remember this is a modern one here. Remember this, like, somebody really had a modern looking design here built.
Yeah, it was up
But it's all on heavy duty concrete stilts. He doesn't want to get blown away.
Yeah, but I think it's got something else going on.
There's guys got a whole trailer. Look like he's camping there for a long term. I don't know if you can stay here all year. Now there's one there that got destroyed by the hurricanes there.
Yeah, the whole thing looks like it was coming down anyway.
Yeah, pretty bad shape. But people rebuild them if they own the lot. Drive some pilings in there and build it back up. And a few motorhomes. We've been here before. Well, there'll be quite a few, but the weather today is not the best. There's gale warnings out there, so, and it's not a weekend, so they're probably staying a little bit more. There. There's a few campers. Now these are those little conceited things, but the only trouble is you don't get a view of the water and stuff.
No.
But they're not really, they don't really can't get out of the wind. I thought they were closed on one side where you could get out of the wind, but apparently not. And we'll drive down here just to get a preview of it here, and then Go back and find us a little spot. Now there is, I don't know if that was a house there. And just the, maybe it's just a platform for
Maybe it was
observation of the alligators.
It does look like it should be something.
Yeah. Road. Not too many places in the United States where you can just camp on the beach,
Yeah.
drive your motorhome down there, and so Texas is pretty open for that goes. Yeah, the waves out there getting pretty
Chubby.
rumpus there. This is kind of a bay into the, but the Gulf is right out there. Might as well drive down here to the end where that little bait shop is. That's a pretty big house there. It looked like he added on to it or something.
Yeah, but he's not up very high.
Yeah, you're right. He's got up, yeah, just up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but not like up there, over there. They've got that living bay.
Yeah, I'd be way up there like that guy.
Maybe Grandma couldn't get up there.
Yeah. Here's a fishing pier here, and I've seen people fishing out there. They get those stripers or whatever, about what you can get over in Florida. It's all Gulf fish. Now we're coming up on the basically the end of the beach here. I think it goes a little bit further, but
It's an old trailer.
yeah, there's some old sweaters there.
Three of them.
Hey, look at this. That's like a two-story deal there.
Whoa, that's unusual.
Yeah, dude.
2 stories. Wow. There's not cheap.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the road. You can't. There's another pier there.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, little deal there. There's a destroyed pier from the hurricanes. So this is the turnaround. So this little shop over there, that green building there. No, I don't think it wasn't that green. It was that one over there. Yeah, right up here, this road.
I never went to it, so it must not have been good.
Oh, you never went to it?
You walk down here.
Yeah, I walked in there. I think I got a sandwich one time, but
These are lower still shut stills. These guys said I'm just gonna build a house.
oh, that's interesting. No, I think that place is gone. I don't see it anymore. Maybe it got wiped out in the last hurricane. You can go back this way.
Orange thing.
I know, that's like a, you know what that is? One of them lifeboats. They had them on ships, like commercial ships or something like, you know, your ship is sinking, you just get in that little flying saucer like deal there. And overboard you go and float around and probably have a radio transponder, and it's your last lifeline there. Well, do you want to move down here and build the house on stilts?
No, thank you. I haven't seen any of these having any kind of decent walkway. They're all straight up.
Yeah. Then you get some very weathered conditions
I
here.
bet you they get some nice weather.
I can cross back over there to that street. Well, yeah, I don't know. That goes through or not, but I know you can go back this way.
Sure, a lot of things for sale.
I've ridden my bike all over this place. But
That stands out. This is.
oh, that's an RV park there with the covered areas. That's different. You got an RV park right on the alligator alley there. Yeah, some people just bring their trailers down here. Yeah. That's a KOA there, so it said. Wow. Not much of an RV park there. They do have hookups there, though. Yeah, this is the swamp over here that's infested with alligators. I think one time got a glimpse of it, but But they keep warning you about them anyway. Well, let's cut back over to the beach and find our spot, hey? Yeah, they do have public bathrooms there. I don't know if they have showers. Drivers, no RV dumping, utility room. See if it says showers on there.
Start having a lot of stuff, you start taking advantage of it.
Yeah, if you needed a picnic table, that would be okay to park there, but we don't need that.
I want to see the water.
Okay, I'll let you choose the spot.
Choose a spot, I just want to see the water.
They all got about the same view out in the ocean there. Just don't like to get too close to somebody that runs their generator all night.
Yeah.
Because we don't run ours, but there's a big gap down there.
Wow, they've been everywhere.
Yeah, we got one of the maps.
All the stickers, yeah. I never went for that kind of thing. Like things on outside. My favorite had your stickers with me.
Yeah, they got gale warnings here until 3 this afternoon, and it's supposed to calm down a little bit overnight, so.
Sure, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's nice water. And like I say, lots of shells watch up on this beach down there. It's not a big beach down there, but enough to walk along anyway. Well, here's a nice gap here. You want to take one of these? Okay, I'll just pull in like this and you can get a good view. There we are. Oh yeah, I remember at night too that there's a refinery way across the bay there.
Don't you see ships out there?
Yeah, you can see ships coming and go to that refinery and into this bay. I don't know where they load up, but yeah. Anyway, that's weird. Well, here we are down on the beach here in Magnolia Beach. And normally it's a lot warmer, but today it's a cold one. It's got a cold front coming up, or coming down from the north, I guess. So you look at these seagulls here, they're wanting something to eat. Sorry, I don't have anything there. Well, I'll take a little walk down the beach here and get a little exercise anyway. Not crazy cold, but it's probably mid 40s, but a pretty good breeze. Millions of shells along the beach here. Same thing on the other side of the Gulf by Sanibel Island over there, but if you're a shell collector, you wouldn't have a problem finding shells here. Last time I was here, I did see some dolphins out there, but it's kind of a cloudy day today, so I don't know. Got my heated vest on here because it's pretty cold out here. The pink mobile. Here it's a girl camper. Was gonna fly my little drone, but it's a little tiny 130 gram drone. It'd be blown around too much by this wind. There's a lot of places in Texas here that you can camp right on the beach along the Gulf. The Padre Island area has some, and north or east and west of that, and then this area here on these different bays. This is actually like a bay here that leads out into the Gulf, just right there. It's got a breakwater there, but big ships come over and they come up to these refineries over there and get their oil. It looks like it was an oyster with multiple shells on there. Interesting. That's the high seas out there, and look what I found on the beach here. This is the High C Fruit Punch. I'll pick it up and put it in the trash. Bad joke, but hey, that's all I got. On here you can see how thick the shells are. This whole beach is just made up of shells basically, and turn into sand over the years. And here they're doing some kind of a project. I don't know what they're gonna fill in, some maybe some erosion or something. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I think this is where the water comes in and out of that swampy over there with the alligators. And it looks like it might have got eroded. And this dirt here is probably to fill it in, dirt and gravel. Yeah, the tide comes in and out here. See that pelican right there? He's just waiting for some fish. Yeah, it goes in through here, and yeah, I think they're trying to get this bank kind of bolstered up a little bit. Yeah, they do have these trash cans there so often, so no worries about having to take your trash out. Over here is a little walkway bridge, and you got the car bridge there. It goes over this inlet outlet here. No railings off here, so if you fell in, I don't think it's that deep. 3 or 4 feet maybe, at most. There's alligator country out there. It looks like the tide's running out right now. It's running pretty fast out to the bay there. So see if I can see an alligator. Pretty clear water here, but it just goes in and out every 12 hours or whatever, so pretty well washes it out. So it's probably a pretty clean swamp. So what are they running out to sea? So this side to the left is the no camping, day use only area, all that way. But then the camping side, you have all the way down through there for, I don't know, 1.5 or 2 miles. Lots of camping. I'd say that guy's a fisherman. I wonder if he's catching anything. Well, this is basically the entrance to the camping beach here. And I'll pause on this sign if anybody wants to read the rules. And I'll try to put a coordinates, GPS coordinates in the description of the video if anybody wants to find this. So it is a 14-day limit with a 30-day gap, so you can go somewhere for a while and then come back, but I don't know if it's enforced that much. I haven't seen anybody looking at anything down here before. Well, there's a couple palm trees. Now all you need is an In-N-Out burger to make this place perfect. Well, tomorrow we head into the Houston area. Gonna do a couple things there. I gotta pick up some packages from Amazon. And Leah wants to check out a big antique mall there. And probably some thrift stores, so before we start heading towards Louisiana. It looks like this fellow here has kind of got a family compound. Probably built that house, and then everybody just brings their trailer down. I count 1, 2, 3, at least 4 trailers there. It's a good way to do it. Also got like a little tiny house there too, so maybe rent that out or something. We'll check out this modern one here. It looks like it's been abandoned. It's an interesting design. It's on. This one's on big concrete pillars, and I don't really see how he gets up in there. I think, maybe his walkway got broken off. I'll go around the back here, but yeah, there's nobody living up there now. I think his walkway got washed away in the storm there. No trespassing, but I can zoom in a little bit. I won't get on his property. Yeah, theirs was his stairway up there. like it got chunked off or something. Looks like it could survive a hurricane pretty well with those big concrete pillars. Well, at least they're polite about their no trespassing signs. Hi y'all, no trespassing, thanks. Yeah, up on top it's mostly all deck and two little huts of all glass around there, so probably pretty cool looking. I think he likes the cubic design. There's a cube on the post there. Everything is just little cubes up there. Yeah, there's another view of that. So they got like 3 cubes up there of living quarters, so interesting. If you need to look inside it, they were here and they let you in to check it out. There's our van down there, and I'm heading back to warm up. We got a diesel heater in that van and works pretty dang good. Sometimes it'll cook you out of there, and I got to use the fan to remove some of the heat. But it's sure nice to have. Well, I was going to work on my bicycle when I got down here, but I got some chain problems. I got to take the chain off there. It's all jammed up in the derailleur. But I'm going to do it at a warmer spot. It's too cold here. Let me go check something over here though, 'cause yeah, my door's slightly ajar there. Okay, let's go in and get warm. Whoo-wee. Ah. Wow. Ah. Oh man, that's better. Well, that's about it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one when we get over towards Houston there. See you later.